Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're going to look at Apple on the daily, weekly, monthly time frame using technical analysis. So daily chart, still bullish, breaking out from earnings, nice gap up, got above the 200 moving averages. Now we got above this trend line and we're starting to make a move. We talked about this gap fill at 109, getting knocked. That hit it yesterday. We're starting to pull back, but now we're going to wait for a pattern to see if we can consolidate. But this nice reversal candle here on the daily tells me we could possibly start moving down. So we're going to keep an eye on that. So we're either going to start moving down or we're going to keep going sideways to see if we consolidate and pop higher. If we do move higher on the SPY moving up or the Qs moving up or some news or what have you, then we're definitely going to come up here and fill this gap around 110, then ultimately 112.43. We'll see how this thing reacts in the next week or so, and then go from there. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly, same thing. We come right into this trend line. I've showed you this before. We got above the 50 MA. We're trying to get above this trend line. And this breakdown bar. Just a lot of people in here who got stuck up in this area, who bought on the hype. Oh my gosh, Apple, here we go. And then they're upgrading it, and all the talking heads are, holy cow, it's Apple. And then they sell it off in their face. We come back to double bottom, comes back in, makes a new higher low, and then off to the races on earnings. But here we are into big resistance. So until it gets above this area and confirms, I'm not a believer. If we do start to fall, we're going to come back to the 106.64, and then ultimately into the 105 area, and then we'll see how it reacts, and we'll wait for pattern or setup. We go back to the daily on that one. So really what we're looking for this, we're looking at for it to come back in, 106.66, and then this area, 103.62. You got the two moving averages, and they're actually about to cross, so you know someone's going to come on CNBC and talk about the golden cross. It's going to go up. You got to buy it now. Don't believe that crap. We're waiting for pattern, because if this thing comes back in and starts to consolidate sideways and then falls again, nah, it's going to rip right through these, go here, it's going to fill the gap, right to double bottom. But you know what? Let me stick this trend line in here too, because if Apple starts falling, this is gonna be an area for support too, to look for a bounce. And actually, I like that. You got the gap fill, you have the 750 retrace, and then you have this upsloping trend line. So if this really starts to break down, this wouldn't be a bad area for a quick bounce. Just grab it, get your $3, $4, $5, and get the hell out. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly into that trend line like we talked about, and then the monthly inside bar. We talked about this too. Got the 20 MA curling in. I'm going to remove this line here. Oops. Got the 20 MA curling right here. So until we get above this inside bar and it starts breaking out, or I should say even the 115 area, it doesn't have too much further to the 119, 120 in this big breakdown bar. So huge resistance coming up. I don't think Apple's going up unless they come out with some, you know, the new iPhone and they hype it and it's better than expected or whatever else. And then you'll get the perma bulls out. Buffett will take another position. Tepper will come out or whatever. It's almost becoming a joke, or they'll do a stock buyback or something. But again, just like Exxon, the video I made previously to this one, this should be a leader. It's ExxonMobil, Apple, and JPM. Those are the leaders. Apple's lagging, not good. SPY's at all-time highs. Dow's at all-time highs. Q's at all-time highs. Why isn't Apple? Why isn't Exxon? Why isn't JPM? Something's wrong here. But again, I don't want to get off on a tangent. I love this stuff, love the trade. We do technical analysis here at StockBookie, and that's it. Again, everyone, thanks for watching. This is John at StockBookie.com. God bless. See you on the charts.